At this point in the training kit, we're pretty much finished doing all of the work that we're going to do in Photoshop. So from here on out, we're going to use Maya to actually assemble a few shaders to be used for the horns and teeth and the gums. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up Maya. Okay, and I'm going to go to a split hypershade perspective view. Okay, and first of all, what I want to do is start off with just a base shader to be used with the horns. So the base color I'm going to go with is just a blend. Okay, and let's go ahead and add a ramp to this blend. Okay, I'll go ahead and middle click, drag this, drop it onto color, and now let's go ahead and right click and assign this to the selection. Okay, so now what we have is just this ramp that runs down along the length of this horn. Okay, so let's make a few adjustments to this ramp. Okay, and it's going to be kind of difficult for you to see, but we're just going to watch as we adjust this ramp, see what we wind up with. So the first thing I want to do is let's take out this middle color, this green. Okay, so what we're pretty much left with is just this red and the blue. So this blue color, let's go ahead and change that to, sort of a dark, sort of off-white. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make that just a little bit darker. Okay, so that will now, this sort of grayish color will be the tip color for the horn. And we can go ahead and pull this up or down until we get it to where we want it. Okay, for this red color, let's go ahead and choose something that's sort of a dark grayish blue. So I'm going to keep going until I find the color that I want. Okay, something in sort of a dark, because it's sort of a grayish blue. And what we have within our ramp is control over the way that these colors are spread out. So right now it's set to a linear interpolation. So it's going to try its best to blend perfectly evenly between these two colors and from this color up to the next. What you can also do is, instead of linear, you have control over things like exponential up. So in other words, it's going to make a much more gradual transition from this blue into the gray. You can go exponential down, so it'll make a more subtle or a more abrupt transition. And that's actually what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a exponential down. So that way I wind up with a bit more of a solid color down here at the base, and it makes more of a abrupt transition from this gray down into the blue. Okay, so with this selected, let's go ahead and close this off. And in the next video, we'll go ahead and continue working with this shader to build out the additional features for this horn color.